Welcome to micro training number 6, 6 out of the 7 free micro trainings you guys are receiving. So right now, I want to hit on a specific topic, dreams. Now, we all have dreams, and the one problem with having a dream is it doesn't happen right away, right? Something like a goal, we work towards it and we achieve it. It's much quicker than a dream. And I'm here to share one thing with you guys right now, that a dream is something you work towards your whole life. Now, this is something I want to explain to you, okay? This is training right here, so I want you to write this down. A goal is something you work towards, but it's short term. And some goals can be long term. But a dream takes years. And I'm not talking about a year or two. A dream takes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years to achieve. Let me give you an example. For me, my goal is, for example, to get straight A's. My dream is to go to Harvard. So could you guys kind of get it? Like, if somebody's doing wrestling, their goal is to win a tournament. Their dream is to go into the Olympics. It's just an example. So realize what I'm here trying to teach you, and what I go through in my 1-year-long mentorship program and in my free events and webinars, is we need to start working towards our dreams starting today. The only way you're going to achieve a goal or a dream if you start working towards it right now. And there's a way to work towards it. There's a system to work towards it. And let me give you a specific example of some kids that come into my program. Some kids want to be like online sellers when they're older. So I take them through the process, right? They go through the 1-year mentorship program. They get all their training, and they're working towards their dream. And they're getting better. They're selling more. They're earning more money. And that's what happens. You see, the kids that come to me specifically, right, for business, they're into business, they want to grow their business, right? They're looking for it. So they start off, right, and they start making money, and then they're growing and they're growing. But they have a dream. And trust me, any kid I've ever trained, I always ask them this: do you have a dream? What is your dream? Right? Just like how we discussed in some of the earlier micro trainings, what is your dream? So that kind of comes here. Once you figure out your dream, I want you to realize you need to work towards your dream every single day. If your dream is to make it to Harvard, you better be doing like extra math every day, extra science every day, extra social studies, right? You need to be working towards that dream. If your dream is to make it to states for a certain sport, you better be working on volleyball, right? You better be practicing every day for hours and hours and hours to achieve that dream. Now, let me give you an example of me. Right now, these videos I'm creating, right, they're going to be uploaded on my website, Confidence Coaching You, that you're on right now. But guys, realize this has been a whole year's process. I've had to create all these videos, and to make these videos, it takes me hours. And I'll tell you why it takes hours, because I realize what to say, because I can right now talk for the next 5 hours about this topic, but I cut it down to so little, and I cut it down to the only real information that is important. And that's what takes hours and hours and hours, cutting it down to the real core information that you guys need. So my dream is to be able to help people, right? This is my dream. What I'm doing right now, this is my dream training. My dreams are doing events, right? Live events where I'm training, I'm talking, right? That's my dream. And I had to work towards it every day since I was a kid, right? I had to learn public speaking. My mother taught me how to public speak. I had to go on stage and speak, sometimes fail, sometimes succeed, right? That was me working towards it. So this has been realistically, this has been, how much are we looking at? Yeah, this has been around 9 to 8 years of a process. My dream, I still have dreams. I want to go into real estate when I'm older. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's basically buying and selling houses. That's a dream. And I'm going to have to work towards it every day. My dream has taken me around 8 to 9 years. So before you say that, oh, I wasn't able to succeed, guys, it takes time. If you didn't make it to and I'm giving this as an example, if you didn't make the Olympics, for example, I bet you some people didn't make the Olympics on their first try, but it was their dream to make it. So they kept on trying. You are going to have to work towards your goal starting today. Your goals, sorry about that. But you're going to have to start working towards your goals starting today. It's a work in progress. It's going to take time. but you need to make that shift in you. You need to make that change in you. And that's one thing we go over. I go over a lot of this with kids, to look in the future, see what they want to do, realize the one thing I want you to know about yourself is what you want to be. Because a lot of kids go into high school thinking, one day I'll figure out what I want to be. And then when they're in their senior year, right, they're about to go to college, they have no idea. They have no clue what they want to be. And that is a problem. That is not a good thing. So many kids have messed up in their lives. They were the smartest kids ever. They had A. But because they didn't know what they want to be, they made a mistake, and then they realized they couldn't do that. And that's why they had to change everything. And that's why they weren't able to, go to the best college. They weren't able to go to the college of their dreams. And they weren't able to like their life. So that's why one thing I help you do through the training is I help you realize that start taking the steps now. Stop waiting for later. Every day you need to work harder to achieve that dream. Your goals are short term. You have to work hard to achieve your goals, but your dreams are long term. Those take time. So I want you guys to start thinking that right now. Couple questions, 3 questions I want you to ask yourself. What do I want to be when I'm older? It's okay if it changes. It's okay if now you think I want to go into be in the medical industry, for example, and later you think I want to go in the business industry or the law industry. Doesn't matter, but I want you guys to get clear on that. Know what you want to do. Because that's the number one mistake I see middle schoolers, high schoolers, and college students do. So get clear on that. Second question I want you to ask yourself is, what is my dream? I'll tell you one of my dreams right now. My dream is to own over 100 homes in real estate, 100 homes, right? 100 properties all over the United States and some international, 20 international, 80 in the United States. And I want to make over $100 million just in real estate. Some of you are thinking that's a pretty high dream, that's going to be hard, but I'm working towards it every day. Is 100 million going to be easy? Not at all. I'm going to have to work hard. But you see, I've started learning today. Like I've been learning every day. I've been investing more time, realizing that, okay, here in California, it's 2018 right now. We're about to go to 2019, but the properties here are worth like $1.52 million. By the time I'm older, it's probably going to be 5 to 6, $4 to $7 million. So I'm, realizing how am I going to survive? How am I going to buy? Right. I'm learning every day and I'm working towards my goals. That's the same thing you need to do for whatever goals or dreams you have. So I just wanted to get this clear. And your third question I want you to ask yourself, and write these questions down so you don't have to go back. I want you to realize these questions fast. The third question I want you to ask yourself is, how am I going to achieve that dream? So I want you to write down whatever dreams you have, and then on the side, I want you to write down what you can do to achieve them. So that can help you know the steps, not only, have it in your mind, but actually know the steps you need to take. Because it's okay to have, you can have tomatoes and all those fruits and vegetables on you, and they can tell you, make a dish, right? Make an omelet. But if you don't even know how to make an omelet, it doesn't matter if you have eggs and, spinach and all this stuff on you if you don't know how to make it. But here, not only do you have the ingredients, you have the system, you have the process, you have the questions on you. You know what you need to do. So implement that. And watch the next micro training. This is the second last micro training. Next one's going to be the last one. And from there, you will have your 7 free micro trainings complete. And you will start noticing the change over for you personally. And everybody takes their own time. So it may be a short period of time for you. It may be a longer period of time. But either way, you will make that shift.